Hey, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me, whether you're on the West Coast or the East Coast. My name is Linda Mosquera. I am a Silver with Team Sunset, and I thank you all for joining me today. So let's get started. Okay, so here are our topics, and by the end of this presentation, we should be able to recognize the various types of print marketing media, distinguish when to use specific types of collateral, identify where and how to get print collateral. So what is print collateral? Start typing in the chat what you consider to be print collateral. What are some examples that you've heard of, that you've used, that you've seen? Brochures, flyers, absolutely. Business cards, yes, Diane, that's a good one. That's our first one that we get as a travel agent, right? So print collateral is also known as leave behind marketing materials. They're used to promote the products and services your business offers, but they can also be used to promote suppliers, events, and special functions. Not only does using print collateral help you generate leads and reach new customers, it can help strengthen relationships with one-time or returning customers. For instance, if you have a customer who has done business with you in the past, you can send a direct mailer, like a postcard, a gift bag with custom-made items with your name and company logo, so that you can solidify your brand name. So really quick, let's discuss branding, right? So when you're creating your brand, your logo for your company, you want to keep it sleek and simple, and also make sure that across all of your media, you're using the same logo. I started off with a simple one that I created in Canva, and then later when I bought my Wix website, I got a free logo through them, which made it a lot simpler and more refined, I should say. And then I had to remember to update all of my social media accounts. Okay, so make sure that you're doing that as well. So here's my branding image. So the first one that I did, right, it's the one that I created in Canva by myself. As you can see, it looks pretty much the same, but the one on the right looks a lot better, more sleek, correct? Hold on, I'm getting some markings. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going. Your brand image is so valuable because it has to do with how your company and its marketing materials make potential customers feel. This concept is based on many factors. Some you may not even realize. So your logo, right? Colors and fonts used in marketing materials, the way you dress, possibly when you go to an event, the appearance and cleanliness of your business cards. The most important part of your brand image is its consistency. As I said, all of your marketing materials and logos should match, whether these things appear on business cards, billboards, or flyers. So make sure it's something that will look good and make sense regardless of its size. And the best logos also have a significant meaning. So for example, my logo, if you can see on the left, I have a chevron, and on the right, I have an anchor. I specifically did that, and in the middle, I have the helm because I am a prior Navy veteran, and I wanted to associate that as part of my business logo. So just some items, food for thought for you to mention when you're creating your logo, when you're doing your branding. So there are quite a few ways in which print collateral can establish your company's credibility, right? So we have brochures and we have business cards. Business cards was mentioned earlier. For instance, if you have a doctor's appointment, take a few of your business cards or brochures, and with permission, leave a few as reading material in the sitting area. This gives patients something to read while they wait to be seen and use some exposure. So when it comes to your brochures, sometimes on the back, they have a spot where you can put on a label with your business information, or if you want, what I sometimes do is I staple a business card to it as well. So next we have postcards and newsletters. Postcards often include strong visuals and only a few words, pointing the reader to a website for more information. In fact, there's research showing that 44% of customers visit a brand's website after receiving a direct mail marketing. Newsletters, you can do this whether print or email. With email marketing become so popular, printed newsletters have turned into a way to stand out from other organizations. Moreover, email marketing may be reaching a saturation point in certain markets, especially in light of the COVID-19 pandemic and the increased use of digital outreach, right? Which is what we do. We use a lot of our marketing is on social media. So don't forget, you can also get creative and strategic with the cadence of delivery for printed newsletters. Don't be stuck on the idea of a monthly print newsletter. We have clients who send them 2 or 4 times a year. So there's various ways and methods of being able to share your newsletters. So now that we've gone over a few examples of print collaterals, now we're going to go into the part that everyone is here for, right? Finding out, where do I find them? So listed here are a few suppliers that I've provided, but I actually added to this list. So we're going to get started with Pleasant Holidays. And as I go through, I'm going to also in the chat share the link for these. So give me a moment while I type the link in the chat. Please let me know that everybody is seeing it. Like I said, we're going to get started with Pleasant Holidays. So Pleasant Holidays is first up. Here, once you get on the website and you type in your information, sign in, create an account, you're going to go to marketing, which is on the left, and then those are the brochures that come up. They're really thin, probably about 15 pages at most, maybe 20. But what I like about them is that the front covers, they're sleek and thin, but they have like almost like a plastic on them, so it makes them durable. So again, you can use these, dropping them off at doctors' offices, dropping them off when you're doing an event, like if you're setting up a booth, you can take a few of these out with you and have your information provided out there for customers or potential clients to take. Disney is the next one. Let me get that link for those who might not have it. There it is in the chat. Disney I love because it provides you various methods of social media marketing and print marketing. So one, you have your Disney site builder, where Disney allows you to build a mini site. You can actually embed it into your own personal website, or you can just share the link. Have it listed on your Facebook page under all of your potential links that you're affiliated with, and customers can go in there and they'll look at your material, but it'll have your contact information. Two, you have the print connection, right? Your Disney Collateral, where you can order brochures. You can even order, as you see on the slide, I have a picture of a postcard. So you can add your information. You can see mine listed on there, and then have these delivered to you. Have them readily available for someone who's thinking about going on a Disney cruise or just wants to learn about Disney in general. And then you also have your print collection, where you can print out items concerning with Disney. When placing orders, please allow a minimum of 10 to 15 business days. So again, that excludes holidays or weekends from time of submission for delivery of your collateral. Next up is Universal. Here is the link for Universal Studios. And I'm going to also cover SeaWorld, and that's via VAX. But for Universal Studios, anyone who's a Florida agent, this picture that's on the right is a flyer that you can print. And, you know, again, flyers are useful methods of marketing. You can go around your neighborhood, leave these on the doors, leave them in the mailbox, advertise yourself. Don't be a silent agent. Here is VAX. So once you're logged in, I'm already logged in here. You're going to go to suppliers and SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment. Scroll down to the bottom, benefits and collateral. You're going to hit learn more. And then here is, it takes you to a new page, SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment. And it talks about how to book via VAX Vacation Access. And you're going to go to Collateral Store. So of course, you also have, they have a travel partners Facebook page. There's some modules you can do to become a travel advisor specialist. But when you go to Collateral, that takes you to a new page. And here you can download or you can order a hard copy. Okay, so here are the various, this is a window cling. That's a new item. I've seen postcards, I've seen business cards. That's a new one, window clings. And again, it talks about all of their different locations. They even have a park schedule. So you scroll all the way down to the bottom, fill out your information, fill out your address. This is your address, your information of where you want it to go. And then again, you can see for some of these, this is 2021, so I wouldn't order that one, but I would order some of these. This is only by 5s and this is by 25s. So keep in mind as well, when you're making your orders, if you're doing it for an event, make sure that you're requesting this material in a timely manner, because you never know if you're going to get it in time. You can also go to Vacation Access to get to Universal Parks, but I shared their direct link. So just putting that out. Now we're moving on to Carnival. So Carnival, their website is pretty neat. So once you're logged into Carnival, you're going to go under marketing tools and then destination flyers. Under marketing, you have a few options. You have the destination flyers, you have general flyers, and on the right column, you have your brochure orders. So here is in the middle, I provided the FedEx ground shipment schedule that they have. So according to where you're located in the US, it's going to be how long it takes to get delivered to you. So keep that in mind. And then again, on the right is an example of a flyer that you can download and then edit. So this one, as you can see, it even has a spot for your logo. And you can put a little verbiage in the top and then put your contact information in the block that's provided. Next up is Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean, again, once you're logged in, create an account, go to sales and marketing, and then order collateral. With Royal, you can get collateral for their various cruise lines. They have Azamara, Celebrity Cruises, and Royal Caribbean. So one thing about their website, once you hit order collateral, it's going to take you to a new web page. And one thing I like is that if you're planning an event, you can request material by a certain date and add comments to the warehouse. So this is the screenshots where I put that info, trade show order for specific dates. They actually have a point of contact you can write to, email them and say, hey, I have this specific event going on. I just placed my order. Can you please assist me? So that's a great thing with Royal. Another thing that they have is they have what's on the right. This is a front and back of my commitment as your travel advisor. So again, when you're doing a booth, when you're trying to advertise yourself, this is another way where you can market yourself. Next up, we have Norwegian. On Norwegian, you're going to go to order brochures, and here Norwegian offers you another vast variety of marketing materials. So you have e-brochures, which is your brochures that you can provide electronically. You even have online videos. When you click on online videos, it's going to take you to their YouTube channel, so you can view and share their created material. But you also have, again, brochures, displays, flyers, postcards, shelves, and stationery. Their shelves and stationery has their logo at the bottom, and it's something that you can order with their logo on there. So if your niche is selling cruise lines and you want to associate yourself with the Norwegian, that's a way where you can write, letters to your clientele, personal notes, and have that advertised on it. Next up, we have European Express. European Express. Again, you're going to log in, and once you log in, you're going to go to your resources. It provides flyers where you can add your company info on the bottom. So I'm going to share a screen, and let me see if I can find the flyer that's for European Express. So here it is. So this is for Britain at its best. Again, look at how professional and clean it looks. Provides a few information about the location, what the currency is, expected weather during the months, and then of course a spot for you to provide your information, and that way they can book with you. All right, next we have Classic Vacations. This is another one of my favorites. They're so their flyers look so clean. So once you're logged in with Classic Vacations, you want to go to the main menu, then go marketing, and then marketing again, which is what I've done here. And under marketing, you're going to have the options for marketing. It's going to give you a brief description of how to use their marketing. Under flyers, that's where you have the private label customizable flyers. And then of course, some social media content. This is one of their flyers, Classic Vacations. Again, provides information for Mykonos, Paros, and Nox. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Naxos. Down here is where you could put your information. Talks about available accommodations, tours, preferred properties, and again, on the second page, you can put your info on it as well. Next up, we have the portal for Princess Cruise and Cunards, which is OneSource. Okay, so on OneSource, once you're logged in, you're going to go to sales and marketing and then marketing material. I say click on all so that way you can see everything that's provided. But of course, at the bottom, it talks about what each one has. Shells, again, it's going to have a room for customization or pre-printing materials. You have your letterheads. And again, Princess Cruise does provide postcards. That's what I was trying to show earlier. Let me go this one. That's this one. This is a postcard by Princess. So this is the front of it. And then this is the back, which again, it is customizable. You can add to it. Avanti Destination, that's a new one that I just found out about. Again, this is a vendor that not only provides flyers, but they also provide newsletters and signups. For signups, they also provide pre and post cruise options for the destinations that they offer and videos. Let's see if it'll come up. So this is what it looks like once you're signed in. You're going to go to marketing. And then you're going to go to Collateral. And then here are the different flyers, newsletters, pre-post cruise. So if we go to their flyers, here are the various ones that they provide. Again, this is a vendor that allows you not only to show, you provide your name and info, but it also has a place for your logo. So here's the flyer at a close-up. So this is a romance around the world, talks about different locations. Next up, we have Go Hawaii. So you want to also look at all your destinations when you're doing some trainings and when you're trying to find a destination for a client. You want to Google that destination and see if there's anything available. That's how I found this one, the Hawaiian Islands. When you log in there and you go to the agent portal, you can go under resources and order collateral, and it'll provide you printable maps. Now, why would you want some printable maps for Hawaii? How could you use this specifically? You can provide them in your little gift bags. I don't know if everybody does it, if anybody has started doing that, but you can print out one of these maps, order a few, and whenever you have an agent, you can, or I mean, a client that wants to go to one of these islands, give them a map. You know, you can also get one of the e-newsletters for the exact location. There's various resources right there. I'm just providing you the information that for ordering collateral, you can get the maps printed and shipped to you. They also have downloadable visitor guides. They're no longer printable, but they are downloadable. So that's something when you're sending the itinerary, you can send along to them. So that way they have something available for them to be able to know how to navigate wherever they're going. And so we just went over print material, but of course we also use digital material, and you have to know when to use it. So it's standard today for businesses to use some kind of digital advertising. For us as agents, we use our social media. This requires lower investment, and the target market is likely to be spending time online, right? How many of us are constantly on our phones no matter what? Even when I'm at work, on my phone, I don't get phone signal really in the building that I'm at. So what am I doing? I'm on my computer. I'm in my chats. I'm in my social media, verifying that I'm able to communicate with potential clients. So still, traditional advertising isn't going away anytime soon, because it's going to be a little bit more striking and impactful, getting that direct message to that person. You're making a one-on-one connection with them. But some things that you want to focus on and choosing which medium you're going to use is what's your overall advertising strategy? How much is your budget? Who is your target audience? And how often will you want to show the ads? And so in speaking of digital advertising, I did want to share two resources that I personally use to get my digital media. Who's heard of Mel Pound? Mel Pound is a marketing partner that connects the travel industry by providing travel advisors with educational tools and branded resources. It helps suppliers by providing destination cruise lines and other travel suppliers come to Mel Pound for customized marketing solutions to educate us, the travel agents, and provide us with the tools we need to increase their sales. So Mel Pound, I put the front page of it. You can register on there. You can get brochures. You can find out about supplier promotions, videos that suppliers have uploaded, webinars. And of course, there's a travel advisor page. I want to emphasize on the e-brochures, which is what I provided on the right. Those are the different flyers that they have that you can go through and not only educate yourself, but also, you know, someone that you want to share it with. So that's, again, one of the resources that I have. Mel Pound is great. I give probably daily, if not weekly emails from them where they provide what promotional sales that are going on, discounts, deals, all of that information, including fam trips. So that's a good digital marketing tool to put in your pocket. And the other one that I like to get emails from is from Travel Pulse. Has anyone heard of Travel Pulse? I love this one for two reasons. They are the sponsors. Sarai, that's perfect. You use it. Yeah, they're the ones that give us the Travel Agent Academy. Who's done training at the Travel Agent Academy? If you haven't, now you know how to get to it. Okay, Travel Agent Academy provides you destination trainings. And I mentioned the Travel Agent Academy because when you're doing training, that's another way to get resources on certain destinations. A lot of the times when you're clicking through those trainings, they have a button either at the top of the right or at the bottom that says resources. Click on those and actually take the time to see what they're providing, because a lot of that you can use as marketing material. Travel Pulse also has the Agent at Home magazine. I actually have that delivered to me at home, and it provides articles and up-to-date information concerning the travel industry. So that's another great way to keep yourself not only educated, but updated on what's going on concerning the travel industry. Travel Pulse is also where you can find the COVID-19 map. So if you're not sure about what the restrictions are going on concerning COVID-19, Travel Pulse is where you can go and get some of that information, as well as the government websites. But again, just another resource for you to have. And lastly, I wanted to share, if you want to dive further into learning how to market, LinkedIn does offer a course that you can use. I will say that I don't have a premium account with LinkedIn, but if you do, it would be free to you. You can try using the free month. And if not, I'll tell you that the price is $29.99 plus tax, and comes out to about $32.69. But this is just another way, if you're trying to educate yourself, learn a little bit more about how to market your business. LinkedIn provides this course, and I'm sure there's various other websites. I just came upon this when I was preparing for this training. So that's it. That is all of the resources that I have available for you. I hope you were able to take some notes, get those links, save them to your web browser. Thank you for attending. I really hope that you're able to use these resources. Go to those websites right now, today, tomorrow, and go and start ordering your print collateral.